Yeah. Hi everyone, very good morning to all of you. I hope all of you can hear me. It'll be great if I can have some feedback so I know you are well receiving the audio and the video transmission. You can mention in the chat bar, or since there's a small crowd, you can even unmute and let me know. Okay, Rushani, thank you very much. All good?
Yeah, it's clear, Lien.
Okay, super. So we have a small crowd, but I'm sure like all the other weeks, within the next couple of minutes, we will have a few more joining in. So until we get a few more people joining in, I would like to start a discussion. So holding this gratefulness feeling in our hearts, let's start with a round of introductions. So when you introduce yourself, mention your name, where you coming from, can say which company you are attached to, single sentence, and also mention your intentions for today, why you are here, what are you hoping on achieving, right? So why is this gratitude session? So shall we start with Modita?
Right. Sure, Lien. Thanks. I am Modita Tanagoda, attached to at National Bank. As a as a banker, I was there for last 25 years, and my intention of attending the program is to have the more focus on what I'm doing and towards my goals, and have a peaceful mind to work out during the day. Thank
Modita?
you. Can you hear me?
Okay, so that's we have Rushani, can we have a small, yes, we can. Then clear. We'll move to Rushani. Rushani, would you be able to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
Hi, I'm Rushani and working in Enviromac International in Colombo. So I thought that I should join this session after seeing this in Nevin's group. And in life, we have to show our gratitude, thankfulness to others, and so that we receive more. It's not showing gratitude to everything and others to receive more, but it will also create harmony. So I like that peaceful mindset. So I thought what you are doing to have a look on what you are doing today. Also, I have done some meditation, and but I haven't done gratitude meditation actually. Honest. So I hope this session would be a wonderful session. Thank you very much for enrolling me in this one.
Thank you, Rushani. Nevindi, can you have a quick introduction from you?
Okay, hi. Thank you, Lien, once again for continuing doing the goodness to the to people like us. So thank you very much. I have my own PR agency called Good PR. So I work as a PR person and an event person. And my intention for today is something very different. Like I get angry like a lot, right? Knowing everything about myself, self-awareness, but I want to be I want to handle my anger and love myself more than what I'm doing right now. I think today's session hopefully will definitely enlighten me and help me to create more awareness to be a better person. Thank you.
Thank you very much for setting your intentions, Nevindi, and we hope that your intentions would be very fruitful today. We have Didula joining us. Didula, please introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks, Lien, for doing this. For the third day this week. I have been loving this program experience. I really started thanking the things that is happening and all about my life. It has been a good experience. I want to continue doing this and learning about this. And So today, for this particular session, I'm thinking to be more focused and for peace of mind is what my intention today is.
Okay, lovely. And Udara, let's do a quick introduction. Tell us who you are and your intentions for today. Get things started. Udara, we have you here with us.
Okay, hi. Good morning.
Hi.
Very good morning to you all. Yes, I'm Udara
Very
and I'm
good
a
morning.
counseling psychotherapist and a life coach working at the Institute of Mental Health, Colombo. And my intention for today is actually we had a great session last week. It was so, it's a real great blessing, these gratitude Saturdays. Cherishing that feelings of gratitude in the morning is a blessing for the whole day, and even that energy will last for the week as well. So my intention is to get myself energized with this great vibe. Thank you, Lien, for having this as a continuous session.
You're welcome. Superb. So now that we know who we are, let's get on with the proceedings. So before starting, can I ask you for one small favor? Can we all switch on our camera so I can connect with you visually and energetically? You can switch off your camera as we go into the meditative session. That's okay. But to start the day, I would like to see all the participants here and welcome you all from your beautiful homes, at your comfort, from where you are.
At the
Thank you.
moment, my camera
No
is not
problem.
yet.
No worries, no worries. It's not a hard and fast rule.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll
You're
fix it
right.
once it's over.
So
Okay.
I would like to send my humble gratitude to all of you for joining here today, and for everyone who's watching us from YouTube and Facebook as well. So with that, let's get started. You are free to switch off your camera if you want. I just want to ask one question. Is the music in the background and my voice audible?
Today
If I can have a feedback.
It's
audible,
audible,
but
Lien.
yeah, the music is higher. I mean, better edit.
I can't.
Music a little, I think. Because
Music is too loud, is it?
yeah, prominent, I guess. For me, I feel like that. Your voice is
Okay, that is perfect.
little bit.
Okay, so I reduced it a little bit.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear a little bit of slight music,
Now perfect.
that's just okay. That's just an aesthetic touch to calm all of us with that music. Right, super. So let's all get into a comfortable position. May you are seated or lying down, perfectly all right. Like I always say, don't make yourself too comfortable because you might fall asleep, and that's not our intention right now. Before closing eyes and actually going into the meditative state, I would like to give an introduction to this session and gratitude and what we're actually trying to do here, setting our intentions as a group together to achieve our goal. So basically, what is gratitude? Gratitude is an amazing feeling that rises right at the center of your heart or your heart chakra in thankfulness to a person, to a circumstance, or in general. The gratitude that we have, we can actually channel it, like I said, at a person. May it be your friends, family, neighbors, work colleagues, or even someone who's at the world, or even towards a circumstance. You can be grateful for the situation that you are in or a circumstance that you've been through. Gratitude, the wonderful thing about gratitude is there's no time and space for gratitude. So when you have gratefulness, you can extend your gratefulness not only to the past as well as the future. Us to live in a beautiful, talking about beautiful states. When you live in a beautiful state, you increase your vibration. So if you read a little bit about energy work, energy healing, you made up of energy, even made up of energy. And what happens is, our thoughts have frequencies. So energy is also being a vibration. Energy has a certain frequency, and there are good energies as well as bad energies. So good thoughts, positive thoughts, empowering thoughts have a higher frequency, and bad, negative, disempowering thoughts have a lower frequency. And the state that we live in, whether it's in anger, pain, frustration, or love, joy, and abundance and compassion, defines what kind of a frequency that we live in. And that frequency is emitted through what is called our aura. Certain words you may have come across if you studied things like energy healing, Reiki healing, and certain spiritual esoteric topics. So based on the frequency in our aura, what we are emitting, based on law of attraction, what we give out is what we get. So if we live in a low vibrational status with anger, frustration, and we emit those negative frequencies, low vibration frequencies, the universe brings in people, circumstances which are in the same wavelength, same frequency. So things that are associated with low vibrational frequencies are bad things, bad luck, getting into accidents, getting disappointed, frustrated, so many bad things can happen. And similarly, when you live in a beautiful state and you are at a state of high vibration, you emit out that high vibration into the universe, and the universe brings you things of the same vibration frequency. So what are these things of high vibration frequency? Things like good luck, manifestation, getting what you want, bumping into people that adds value to you, that brings you happiness, getting you into circumstances that gives you good things in life. This is something that you really want, right? And it also helps you manifest things, attract things that you want, create your perfect life, create a state of abundance. So that's why it is important that we learn more about gratefulness and love, and learn to enhance and live in these states, emitting love and gratitude throughout our day. Because when we live in that beautiful state, emitting love and gratitude, we start attracting abundance. It could be abundance of money, abundance of joy, abundance of love and romance, good luck, whatever it is. And as long as you can be who you are, have what you want, and do what you would like to do, just imagine what more to life than being able to be, do, and have what you want. So this is why gratefulness is important. Gratitude is not something that you do on a Saturday morning, but this is just a starting point. What we do here is to create awareness and to help you create this habit which should get into your blood. As a person who has been practicing gratitude, I'm a student as much as you. I'm also learning on a daily basis. Now when I wake up in the morning, it's easier for me to come into a mindful state and bring in the gratitude mindset as my first thought of the day. To wake up, open my eyes, and the moment my feet hit the ground, to say, I'm so thankful for having today. It would not come to you naturally unless you create a habit. And this is where that habit begins. So this is a starting point of the journey. We would be meeting every week, as well as you need to do this more often whenever you can think of. So create a schedule, create a morning ritual, create a habit, get into that habit. More you get into that habit, more you would naturally get the state of gratitude in your life. So with that, I am coming to our session. So please take a comfortable position, whether you are sitting on the ground, whether you are leaning against a wall, or whether you are seated on a chair, or even on your bed, or lying down on a comfortable surface. Make yourself comfortable. And while you have your eyes open, take a long, deep breath in and let this breath out with a big sigh. And when you let it out with a big sigh, relax all your muscles. So like this, right? Right? So let it out. It should be like you're letting out your tension and stress. Let's do this for about 3 to 5 times, right? And remember, most importantly, you can't do this by yourself. face, right? Create a smile on your face so it ends up coming naturally. The smile on your face. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. With a sigh, just let it go. And relax this. Take a deep breath in. And with a long sigh, just let it go. Just 2 more times. Take a deep breath in and let go with a long sigh. For the last time, take a deep breath in with a smile on your face, most importantly, and let it go. That's right. And slowly, without forcing your eyes, slowly let your eyes close. And enter into a state of bliss, state of relaxation. Don't fight with your mind. Let's give it about 10 seconds to settle down. So without trying to do anything, without trying to even meditate, let's keep our eyes closed and try to enter into a state of bliss in the next 10 seconds. Push yourself, just be. Trying to do anything right now, just be. You can sigh as you breathe in if you want, if it helps you. And every time you sigh, just imagine that you're letting go of all that tension and stress. Maybe you started the day with a bad day, or yesterday was a horrible day. You had a lot of pain and emotional pain yesterday. It's perfectly all right. All those trapped in negative energies, just let it go. And most importantly, keep a smile on your face. Right. So today we are taking a slightly different approach like we do every day. Today we are going to talk about ourselves, self-love, self-acceptance. Because if we don't love ourselves, if we don't grow that love within give to others. So the starting point is always me, starting point is always inward. So let's start there today. And I'm going to talk about a special topic today. A topic that I was guided within my experiences the last week. We're going to talk about haters, the opposite side of love and gratitude, and how it affects us. But amidst of all that, how to maintain a beautiful state and to face the world. Because remember, when you try to change the world, when you try to do something good, it irritates people. And that's a natural process. So we're going to openly talk about it at the end of the session as well. So with that in mind, let's take our hand to our heart. And in this state of gratitude, feel the heart beating. And feel that pulsating feeling. That is your heart, which is the size of your fist. Tiny, isn't it, compared to the size of your body? But this thing, as it feels pulsating, it's pushing blood with every single heartbeat. All across your body, from head to toe. Did you realize that your heart does not stop to take a rest? You know, even if you have a motor or a pump in a machine or a vehicle, it needs to cool down after working for some time, otherwise it breaks, right? But do you think your heart takes a break? It hasn't so far. That's why you're here. So don't you think our heart deserves a little bit of gratitude for pulling through so much weight and working like a dog, keeping me alive, giving life to me, being my best friend? So let's start it there. And beyond words, beyond meaning, just put your feelings into it. The smile on your face, say thank you. My heart, thank you. If you want, into the palms of your hand and thank you, heart. I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive, beating every single second, beating over 100,000 times a day without skipping a single beat, without taking a rest. You are phenomenal, my friend. I don't know how you do it, but I'm so grateful for what you're doing. And when I work out, when I need more energy, when I'm in a time of distress, you start working even harder, pumping more blood. And you never say, sorry, I'm tired. Thank you. Thank you. It's only in times like this and in times when you're sleeping, you slow down a little bit, lower your pace, but you still keep on working. Thank you for this amazing support, because if you decided to take a rest, that would be the end of it for me. So, my friend, for not letting me down, thank you very much. I never looked at you this way. You've always been inside, and I would have taken you for granted. I would not have noticed you, but now I do. Thank you so much for beating every single second, keeping me alive. Thank you. Isn't it ironical? Love is symbolized with the heart. But how many times have we stopped to give love to our hearts? With this, holding this feeling, imagine that you are in front of a mirror. I want you to step out of your body and enter into the mirror. So you are actually looking at yourself. This could be of a vivid imagination in your mind's eye right now. You standing in front of yourself or you sitting in front of yourself. One person staring at the other, and maybe you are inside the mirror. Can you see yourself? Just make sure you have a smile on your face because you are watching me. I want to see myself with a beautiful smile on my face. I have the power to change that. I have the power to control that. So let's all have a beautiful smile on our face. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. How many times have we looked in our mirror and said, I don't look good? My hair is awful. My eyebrows, I wish if they were different. I wish if I had long eyelashes or short eyelashes or long eyes, big eyes, smaller eyes. How many times have we cursed our nose saying, I really wish if I had a different type of nose. Our lips, our ears, our face, for the gentleman, the beard. Whatever the imperfections you see in you, remember that is just a filter that you use to see yourself through. There are no imperfections. You are perfectly you. So looking at yourself, tell yourself, I love you. I really love you. Whatever the body part that you really don't like, let's think about that. Let's do a fun exercise. So in your face, which body part that you really don't like? Nose, your lips, your hair, your ears, eyelashes. Look at yourself. I want you to reach out to yourself right in front of you. Hold yourself sides from each side of your cheeks, like how a mother would hold his child looking into his or her eyes, and say, you are beautiful. Whatever you think, whether your nose or your ears or your eyes, whatever that you dislike about them, trust me, you are beautiful. What makes you uniquely yourself is this difference. We tend to focus on things that we can't change in life. And our self-image is something like that. whatever the religion that you're coming from, whoever you believe does not matter, because there's one creative source in this universe. Some call it God, some give it different names. This creative force have made you the way you are, maybe with a big nose, maybe with big lips, maybe thin lips. Whatever the difference, it made you unique in your own way. That is your thumbprint. If you dislike this about you, you will suffer over something that you have no control over the rest of your life. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Every time you look at the mirror, cursing yourself. Just imagine how would good things happen to you if that's the energy you give yourself. What if you turn around the tables today? What if you say, this is me. I embrace myself. I am every imperfection that I used to see, because those are not imperfections. That is me being perfectly by my standards. Have that sense of pride, saying, this is how people see me. Maybe they'll call you the guy with the big nose, or the girl with the crispy hair, fluffy hair, whatever it is. That makes you uniquely you. And when you start embracing it and live with pride, everything starts changing. Because now you're giving yourself love. You're giving the universe and the creative force gratitude for making you who you are. That is acceptance. That is very, very, very important. I want you to hold this thought for 30 seconds. Now I want you to take a look at your body. Not only the face, the whole body. Let's do the same exercise. Some of us have few extra pounds. We have different body shapes, different skin color, different textures. How many times in our life have we not liked ourselves? How many times have we disliked ourselves? So let's extend that love to ourselves and say, I am beautiful. Looking at yourself, say, you are beautiful. You are made the way you look, because that's who you are. That's your uniqueness. Whether you are thin, whether you are fat, whether you have a big stomach or a small stomach, whether you have flabby skin, whether you are fair, whether you are dark, whether you have hair on your body, does not matter. I love myself. And don't just say that for the words. Have a smile on your face. Yes, have a smile on your face. I love myself. I want you to reach out to yourself. Wrap your arms around yourself, which is in front of you, and give a big hug and say thank you. Say, I love you. You will be my closest friend throughout, even in times of darkness and disparity. When everyone else turns away, my friend, you always have been there with me. For this reason, I truly love you. When everyone out there, no matter how close they are, at some point they would think about their benefit over mine. But you, I know for sure, without any doubt, you would always do everything in my interest. So I love you. Thank you for being such a great person. Even if you are alone in a place, in a room, in a country, as long as you hold this mindset, you don't feel alone because your best friend is next to you. That one person who truly cares about you. So give yourself a big hug and show that hands, look into your eyes and say, I truly accept myself the way I am. I'm perfect in my own image. I don't want to change an ounce of it. I'm proud about myself. I'm proud about the way I look. And I'm going to embrace every difference that I used to see in my body as me. I love myself. And this self-love that you're creating here today, when you keep it practicing, it will create a different sensation in your heart. Through self-love, you can vanquish all the frustration and anger. When there is love, there cannot be any anger. If you master this, you can live in a beautiful state at all times. It's truly beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it worth to have a smile on your face? I'm sure you have a smile on your face. Say thank you. When you take a step away from yourself, I want you to focus on your heart once again. The heart space, the area around your heart. In our energy healing, important chakras in the body, where the heart is, onto the left side, where the heart chakra is. Heart chakra means an energy center. Our body has certain energy centers. And all this love and gratitude comes through this heart chakra. This is where you hold the feeling of I am. So who are you? Ask yourself. If you have a sentence saying I am and leave a blank space, how would you choose to fill it? Remember, whatever you fill that sentence with is correct. So if you are not in a beautiful state, you'll say things like I look bad, or I'm such bad luck, or something like that. You start attracting that. So be who you want to be even before you are that person. Even if you fill that sentence with a profession, an aspiration, or a state of mind, you have the power to control it. So who you are going to be today. After we open our eyes, I want you to fill that sentence and type in and say, who I am, who am I? You can say something like, I'm a life coach, I'm a loving soul, I'm a good mother, a father, a good friend, whatever. There are no rights or wrongs. You do not need to have a poetic license and string up a superb sentence. It could be simple, but whoever you are, you need to go on to it. You are perfect just the way you are. And when you accept that feeling, it's such a beautiful emotion. You can even get tears or cry. Not because you're sad, but it's a funny, proud, happy, beautiful feeling. I love myself. I truly, truly love myself. And I don't want to change a single thing about it. My past does not define me. Whatever that has happened, whoever I have been, I have the power to take a decision, take a stand, commit to my decision without never looking back, defining myself Deep breath in, cherish that feeling. I can be whoever I want to be because I have that power. You can create the life you want for yourself. No one else can. It's all within. You have been given the tools that you can use, you need to use to create yourself the life and state of being that you want. This feeling that we grew in our hearts today, I want you to spread it around like we always do. So just imagine the room is full of energy particles. And this love that you've grown in your heart is buzzing with so much energy. And I want you to take your hands in front of you, face the palms up. Because your palms are like vacuums. It can draw up energy from the environment around you. So put your imagination to work. Make it look like one of those Hollywood movies if you want. Start vacuuming all the positive energy and the love around you through your palms. That is energy at play. We'll talk about it some other time. Vacuum all this energy through your palms into your heart. Feel it in and grow that feeling, grow that feeling, grow that feeling, grow that feeling to a level where you feel like you have so much of energy, so much of love, kindness, and compassion. And like when you drop a stone into water, and that point becomes the center and it starts sending ripples out. We are going to send this energy out, starting with our home, starting with our family. Let's send our first energy ripple out. 3, 2, 1. An energy wave of love, kindness, and compassion to the people in my home, the pets in my home. Heal them physically and emotionally. You have the power to heal right now with this love. And now getting ready to send that second energy wave of love to your neighborhood, slightly extending from your home. 3, 2, 1. And send out that wave of energy to your neighborhood, everyone around you. Wish and pray, hope and pray that they will heal in their emotions physically. And third energy wave, pulsate it and send it around to the entire city that you are living in. Take another deep breath and the next energy wave to the entire country. Send one out. Just imagine millions and millions of lives being touched and being healed. The next energy wave to the entire world. I want you to bring your palms in front of you, facing each other, maybe at about 5 or 6 inches width. And in between your palms, imagine the world spinning like a globe with beautiful green and blue color. Channel this energy of love into this earth. The earth needs healing right now. There's a lot of emotional pain and grief around all this racism that is happening, the pandemic and the lives that is lost, the poverty, the jobs lost, families suffering, children suffering in hunger. Send this love that you've grown today, the gratitude, the good vibrations into this earth which is within your palms, buzzing with energy. I want you to slowly open your palms up to the heavens and imagine the rest of the energy, the love that you have, being channeled into the heavens, into the universe, this endless universe, healing every that we cannot, healing lives. Hands to your heart. Of the religion that you are, like I said, there's one creative source thanks to which you are here today. And you have a part of this creative source which some people call God in you. And if you have the part of God inside your heart, just imagine how powerful you are. That's why you are in position to heal the country, the world, and the universe. Don't take yourself lightly. You are not a small person. You have so much of potential to discover. I love you all so much. You are beautiful and perfect. And you are amazing. With that, I want you to start taking a long breath in and slowly exhale it at your own pace. As you are doing, slowly come into the awareness of the body. Start feeling your toes, your neck, your back. How the wind is touching your skin, how certain sounds around you in your nature. Take another long breath. Exhale slowly. And say thank you to yourself. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our session. You don't have to open your eyes, but take about 10-15 seconds. And at your own pace, when you are ready, switch on. Open your eyes slowly. Once you open your eyes, please switch on your camera so we could connect. Alright, so within the next 10-15 seconds, let's connect with the group. And once you've come into your current state, your eyes. We'll give about another 5-10 seconds for the rest of the participants to join in. Hold this state of beautiful feeling, relaxation in your heart. So before going into sharing our experiences, I just wanted to do a quick 5-minute share about the topic that I mentioned earlier. It's something that I personally faced within the last week, but I feel that happened for a reason. There's a big meaning behind it, so I thought I would make it a point to share it. Here it is. So in life, we find our interests, our passions, our purpose, and we start doing things. We start making purpose. It does not have to be something like Grateful Saturdays, but it could be something small at your workplace that you choose to do. When you start doing things And when it starts making waves, some people start getting irritated. Sometimes people that you never imagined starts irritating a lot. And what happens? These people starts acting up. Some people become bullies. Some people start saying things. Some people start making fun of you. But when that happens, you need to realize one thing. You are making a wave. Whether it's at your workplace, whether it's within your friends, whether it's within the society. If you have people sending you hate messages, telling you are being ridiculous, or whatever it is, or running you down, that means you are truly making a wave. So the only thing that you should be doing in a time like that is to be proud about what you're doing and use that as a compliment and fuel your fire even. I'm saying this because I had my first hater for Grateful Saturdays this week. A person that I've been knowing for the last so many years from school, ridiculing me, sending messages, but I wished him all good, and I said, I'm blessed to have people like you being so concerned for me. This message is not about him, but he taught me a lesson. He gave me a kind reminder that sometimes when we make change in the world, it irritates people. But without taking it as a negative thing, if we start taking it as a positive sign, because sometimes we need someone to tell, hey, you are making progress, you are doing something right. What better way than having a hater? Right? So if someone has ever hated your progress, if someone has ever been jealous or envied, if someone has ever badmouthed, sent you messages on social media, flooding your pages or whatnot, just do one thing. Truly from the bottom of your heart, thank them. Show your gratitude and gratefulness, because the hate belongs to them. And what belongs to you is love. Why I wanted to share this was, it's not about my experience, but in life you would also go through things like this. When you are making change, when you are creating waves, it will irritate the crap out of people. But when that happens, obviously being human, sometimes you might feel down. But at this time, when I had these big question marks, even I started questioning myself when this happened. But I got a sign from the universe. The next time I switched on Instagram, I automatically started listening to a live where a person was saying, be the salt. Right? It's a long talk, but the message is salt because it has the ability to change the taste. Without that ability, salt would be just a powder. So just because other people say things, salt never changes its taste, but salt changes the taste of everything around them. World need salt. So be like salt, create waves, create positive change. Doesn't matter who comes onto you and ridicules you and says things. When that happens, remember me, remember this session, and remember the fact that you are truly making progress, and that's why this is happening. So be truly thankful to them from the bottom of your heart. So with that message, I would like to give the opportunity to you to share your experience today. Share with the class, share with all of us how you felt self-love, self-acceptance. What did you feel differently, and how do you think this can remarkably make a change in your life? Anyone who would like to go first, you can either physically or through the chat. Raise your hand, maybe. Yes, please.
Okay, so this is my second point. And I think a comment that all of us are going through it. I mean, say from one day, sometimes you might not see the difference, but there's something happening to the day one. And that whatever happens in day one, and that is why I'm doing today. Talking about the situation that you have gone through as well, like same, like I have gone through, complaints and hate messages as well. But I have understood that without them, we can't go where we want to go. And it's all an add-on. And I thank them as well, because you have reached to a very good level where, okay, you understand no matter what, you're not going to stop what you're doing. So for the haters or lovers or anybody, I mean, it's one thing. If you don't give up, that's it. So I appreciate what you're doing right now, and with understanding, I think I can go to a place, like I was talking about my anger. So I'm going to improve in that today. I'm going to dwell in a thought since I started with you guys today. So yeah, I'm grateful for you doing such a great, how do you say, such a great thing for us. And thank you, Lien, and thank you others for joining as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely my pleasure. Thanks, Nevi, for the share. Anyone else who would like to share with the room?
I'd like to share, Lien.
Yes, please, Kanchan.
Hold on. So thank you so much, Lien, for that. That's absolutely true. I agree with it 100%. But also, let me tell you, the thing, like when we hate someone, we actually hating ourselves. Like, for example, the things that we cannot accept about ourselves, those are the things that we project onto others, and then we start hating somebody. So, but then the good thing, the good thing about it is, like when you hate someone, look at the qualities or the things that you hate about that person, and if you can accept that in yourself, it actually turns into love. Then you will see that you don't hate that person any longer, because you have started to accept that in yourself. Like for example, if you're not doing what you are doing to the maximum potential, then you will hate someone who's doing the same thing, who's not achieving enough. But it's not him or her that you hate, but it's yourself. So try and accept yourself, then you will no longer hate somebody else. So it's all about, as you said today very rightfully, it's all about loving yourself. So every day, if you can accept everything about you 100% without any reservations, then I think it's so easy for you to love anybody and everybody in the world, and be grateful for everything that you have. So thank you so much. I'm so extremely grateful to you for conducting this session, and thank you to everyone who's participating in this. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanchan. You said it very beautifully. When a person hates someone, they're actually hating themselves, looking at that person wondering, why couldn't I do that? I think I deserve much better than him. So if at all, we have to feel sorry for them, and we have to actually send a lot of love for their emotional healing. So thank you very much for that share. It was very powerful, Kanchan. Anyone else? If no further shares, okay. Two. Who went first? Didula?
Hi everyone. So
Hi.
this is my third time joining this session. Thank you, Lien, for doing this. I've been enjoying this a lot, and I've been reading and listening to different videos about gratefulness ever since. It has been a great experience. I have learned to really be grateful to everything in my life, and today it was a different experience, accepting me for who I am, especially my body. So I guess with girls, we tend to worry about so many things, especially when it comes to, beauty and body parts and all of that. But like you said, we are created this way, and we are unique in our own ways. It's such a beautiful thing. So it's good to accept that and love ourselves, because we have been with us uh, all throughout, through all the difficult times, all the joyful times. So it's a great thing. It's really good to embrace that and uplift ourselves. It's a great experience. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Didula and Udara.
Yes, Lien, my deep gratitude for like organizing this, your thought even, like it's amazing thing actually. And also like, I'm thankful for all the participants for like, it's a great thing to get together as a team and work for a noble purpose, spreading this gratitude and these waves of love we spread up to the universe. So we heal the universe. It's a process that we feel like, we feel that we have done some sort of a good thing for the betterment of the universe. But still, when I listened to your story, felt of all those how many good things that we like, send to the universe. There are things from, I mean, stories we have heard from even long time ago. All the leaders or the people who have changed have gone through this sort of situations. This is part of life. This is the way of people, because all the two like there are two multiple personalities in a person, plus this is the reality which we have to accept. As Kanchana mentioned, this acceptance plays a major role in when you are like doing a change or a betterment of the society. So thank you for this great moment. Thanks, Lien.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi. Yeah, I'd like to add my thoughts as well. So this was my first session, and I felt it was very, very relaxing. So thank you very much. And I'd like to say that, yes, what you said about the heart and then about the body parts, then we have to accept as who we are. So we often like maybe in our sorry, in our childhoods and before reaching this say this has happened to many of us, like we think of becoming someone else, but actually we have to accept and be thankful for who we are. And the other thing is what I grabbed from your session, that I really liked it, because when someone irritates us, some of us we become irritated too. Some of us we start hating them. Some of us get angry, and some of us, like me, I get very upset, and then my thoughts get negative, and that happens. I really don't hate people, but I become upset. Why this person is like that? Why this person is doing this to me? So the way you send that reply, so if probably I can we can do that too. So it's a really good way to handle people and make that person realize that he should be grateful for the people who's in his life or her life and who's around their lives. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Just want to make thank you very much, Rushani, for joining us for the first time and sharing your beautiful thoughts. And we are really glad to have you. I just want to share a small information. In the group, I have shared few links. The last link which I shared is a private admin only WhatsApp group. I thought it would be great to create a group. I know we have so many groups and sometimes it's a headache, but this is only one-way messages from me, just to remind the night before and the morning of the event, just reminding with the link saying this is happening. So all of us get an extra reminder, because there were some people saying, absolutely, I wanted to join, but I completely missed out with everything, right? So if you want to join only, please join that. That's only admin only group, so only I can send messages. But my intention is to send a reminder the night before and a reminder early in the morning. And if there's any other program that I'm doing which might be useful for you, I would share on that, and I promise that I would not spam that group, right? So that's that. Anyone wants to add, or shall I just do my closing notes? Right. So once again, thank you everyone for joining in. Today actually marks a very, very, very important day in my life. No, not my birthday, but I've been doing, this is my 21st or 22nd session out of all the different sessions that I started to do since September. And I always have a tab on the number of people that I touch on these sessions, and I'm happy to say that I've passed 500 people altogether. I want to grow this community. Next time when you come, if you share my cause, the same cause that I share, of helping people to find their perfect life, the happier self of more fulfillment, just bring one more friend, just like Nevin invited Rushani today, because you have the power to change a person's life. That's the most important take I want you to take. I'm not a guru. I'm a normal person just like you. So you have the power to change life as well. On my last closing note, once again, I just need to tell you, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I just wanted to create awareness about this program that I'm doing, why I told you it's the most important day of my life. After doing so many sessions, today I'm starting my first 2-day workshop with Success Sante, one of the best training platforms in the country, who sends people to training programs like Tony Robbins, T. Harv Eker, truly life transformational gurus. I'm privileged to be on a part of this platform. So it's starting today at 4 o'clock, going till 8 o'clock on the first day, 4 hours, and Sunday, 4 to 7, 3 hours. So this is going to be an epic workshop. It's called the Creating Your Perfect Life. I did a series of preview sessions. This is the big program of that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And the only reason why we are charging some money here is just to cover it as a commitment fee, because this is not a one-day program. When you subscribe into this, after these 2 days, I'm giving you 3 coaching sessions within the next 3 months to review the progress of what you've learned here, whether you're putting it into practice, and to help you and to guide you to create your perfect life, right? And when you subscribe, you actually get the step-by-step process of creating your perfect life in detail. It's an interactive session, Q&A sessions, handheld goal setting with personal attention, group work, accountability partners. So that is an amazing thing. We have bonus content like I'm going to give you a Create Your Perfect Life declaration, which can become your affirmation every day, a dedicated session on breaking limiting beliefs, a script to overcoming that inner voice that always tells you not to do certain things. We will be doing guided gratitude meditation sessions like this, and I'm going to do a special guided childhood trauma healing self-love hypnosis meditation as well on the second day. I'm going to do a session on emotional mastery, helping you to understand what it takes to maintain a beautiful state and master your emotions in the midst of things happening. And 2 important things at the end of the session: money mindset concept, the concept which makes rich people richer and poor stay poor. So you can choose to become rich or wealthy if you want financial abundance, and concepts to understand how to make your annual income your monthly income. So it's a very special program. I put in a lot of effort, 2 days, 8 hours of talking, purely because I want to create a change in the world. So if you haven't subscribed, if this interests you, please do that. But if you cannot for some reason, please share this, because like I told you, have the power to change someone's life. After this program, you are going to be entered into a lifetime Facebook group, private Facebook group, which is only for Create Your Perfect Life participants, which are going to be added in the future as well, which is going to be continuous lifelong learning with special content, special discussions in line with creating your perfect life. So imagine, even 20 years after, as long as you are going to your goal, you can be doing a lot of powerful sharings, and that is going to be your circle of like-minded people who wants to create a perfect life for themselves. So that is a very powerful session. And like I've mentioned here, with that free coaching sessions and the personal Facebook group, actually it's a value of almost close to 100,000, but we are just charging a small commitment fee because it's been done by a professional platform and there are certain costs to cover. So basically this is being given to you for free. See it as free of charge, because this price does not actually cover the value that you are getting in return. I'm so convinced that's what I'm doing this. Once again, I'm not doing this for money because my bread and butter is placed in a different organization which does something different. But I do all this because I believe I have the power to change the world just as much as you are. And I want to create tools and knowledge where people, beautiful people like you, find the most beautiful life that they deserve and live in total fulfillment and in abundance, in whatever the definition that you want to live in. So with that, we come to the end of today's session. I'm so thankful that you spent your time to join us here today. On final closing notes, I want all of you to switch on your cameras, if you like only, so we could take one photo in a sign of gratitude. So we're going to take the photo in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, you are very, very welcome. I'm so glad that all of you are here. So let's meet up once again. Some of you I will see today at 4 o'clock at the program. Some of you will see next week. But when you come next week, bring a friend who deserves their life to be changed to a more positive outcome. You have the power to change the world. With that message, thank you.
Thank you, Lien, for that wonderful session, relaxation.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
You guys.
See you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.